At the moment, Little People Big World star Amy Roloff and her husband Chris Marek are taking a holiday in Mexico while they are there. It is safe to do so considering the attitude that has been described by the cartels in Mexico. After all, there were reports of some bloodshed following the annoyance that Donald Trump caused to the powerful individuals in the drug trafficking industry. Mexico has a lot of things that would make you fall in love with it. There are several famous people who take a rest there. Moreover, there are individuals who like their avocados and some other fresh veggies. It is not uncommon for TLC stars to travel to the country in order to enjoy their holidays in the sun and by the water. Additionally, the stars of Little People Big World like traveling there at the same time. With only a few days having passed since the United States government issued a travel warning for Mexico, Amy Roloff and her pals traveled to Cabo. The warning was directed for the towns of Reynosa, Rio Bravo, Valle Hermoso, and San Fernando in the Tamaulipas region, as reported by The Street. However, once the Little People Big World stars travel to the resort of Cabo in Baja California Sur, it is possible that they will feel a great deal safer. Amy's pictures on Instagram give the impression that the TLC stars are not encountering any difficulties while they are in Mexico. It is my hope that Donald Trump will discover a diplomatic approach to dealing with the issues that have arisen. After all, he was responsible for the deportation of illegal immigrants and the imposition of trade tariffs, both of which infuriated the authorities there. Amy Roloff uploaded a large number of photographs of herself with her pals, and it appeared as though the TLC stars were having a great time. Chris Marek's wife stated in one of her posts, "Another beautiful and wonderful day in Cabo, Mexico." The photographs were a hit with TLC viewers, and many were delighted to see Amy Roloff in such a joyful state, with Chris Marek following her divorce from Matt Roloff. In point of fact, the reality television program Little People Big World went into great detail on the topic. Some of the remarks that fans of TLC have left are as follows. "We recently got back from our trip to Cabo. It is such a fantastic location. A few years ago, my husband and I were able to visit that location. We all adored Cabo. Have fun. You have a lovely view. It appears that you are all having a wonderful time doing this. Have fun. The sea lions that congregate around the port are a thing of beauty. We had just arrived there while on a trip. Some of the people who follow Amy Roloff, on the other hand, did not cheer for her and Chris Marek when they were on their trip." Another one of them wrote, "When you return home, could you please remember the kindness and generosity of the Mexican people? Also, please keep in mind that you were a part of the process that led to the election of the president who wants to expel those impoverished people from our nation, the land that they used to call their own, while at the same time breaking families apart. That is despicable. What do you think about the fact that the Little People Big World couple seem to be having a pleasant and secure holiday in Mexico? Are you of the opinion that it was appropriate for them to be subjected to a nasty response from a reader? Fans of the show Little People Big World are unsure of how they feel about the new haircut that Little People Big World star Matt Roloff has just revealed. The conclusion of the 25th season of Little People Big World was shown in April of 2024, but there has been no fresh information on the show's renewal since then. However, this has not prevented Roloff from consistently updating his followers on his life through various social media platforms. After over 20 years of filming the show, it appears that he is well enjoying his time off from the production of the show. A snapshot of Roloff enjoying a wonderful time at the beach was just uploaded to Instagram that he shared with his followers. Having a good time and loving life, check out the caption. The fact that Roloff was not wearing his typical trimmed hair was immediately noticed by his fans of the show. However, he had let his hair to grow all the way down to his neck. In the comments section, a number of individuals commented on Roloff's makeover, including the observation that it matched his easygoing attitude about life at the moment. It was pointed out by a few individuals that Roloff's new hairdo is reminiscent to Cody Brown from the television show Sister Wives. Others made jokes about the possibility that his fiancée, Karen Chandler, coerced him into growing out his hair. Despite the fact that many fans were pleased with the transition, there were those who believed that Roloff was experiencing a midlife crisis. There were even others who went so far as to assert that he was pulling a practical joke on everyone, and that the picture was produced by artificial intelligence. Roloff, on the other hand, has not yet provided a response to any of the replies that have been made to his change. As of the conclusion of the 25th season of Little People, Big World, Zach Roloff and his wife, Tori Roloff, have officially concluded their time spent working on the TLC show. Following a series of recurring disagreements between Zach Roloff and his father, Matt Roloff, about the ownership of their family property, they decided to leave the company. In the time since then, viewers have been curious about whether or not the program would be renewed for a 26th season. However, Matt Roloff is not bothered by the idea of parting ways with the cameras. During an interview with Entertainment Weekly, the patriarch of the Roloff family admitted that after over 400 episodes of the program, he has reached the point where he feels as though he has accomplished everything. He continued by saying, "The concept of not doing any more television at all sounds fine to me." It was during the course of the interview that Roloff stated that he was unsure as to whether or not Little People, Big World will be renewed for a 26th season. However, he declared that he was relieved to have the opportunity to relax and recuperate after nearly 20 years of continuous filming from beginning to end. During the course of the conversation, the reality star expressed his gratitude to the program for the numerous possibilities it has provided to him and his family over the course of various years. Roloff continued by saying that he had no idea what his life would have been like if it weren't for the program and the repercussions that his journey has had on the entire world. When it comes to his family, Roloff acknowledged that there have been a lot of highs and lows throughout his life. However, he made it clear that they all have a great deal of affection for one another. He made the statement as he was hinting at his hope for a reconciliation with Zach Roloff. "Time heals all wounds," he remarked. It revolved around a somewhat acrimonious dispute between Zach Roloff and his father, Matt, who infuriated his son by ostensibly denying him the opportunity to buy the family property. In the most recent season finale, Zach stated, "When it comes to my dad, that ship has all sailed," highlighting how little he and his father currently communicate. "Taking each day as it comes, particularly when things are difficult, is one of the lessons I've learned in life," Amy said this week. "Even if you never believe you'll survive, you do, one step at a time. I really believe in having the inner power to be optimistic and grounded. That's what I've always believed. For you, however, it may be anything that gives you encouragement and keeps you going."